Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Nonstop Talking with your girl here, Vivian Liu. So today is August 1st and I wanted to film a video, but I was like, what can I do? And I thought about it, and honestly, like, I feel like the theme of this channel is just me talking, right? So with this being like a new month, I thought, well, why not just do like a monthly recap? So I'm going to share with you what I did in July 2019. So it's like vlogs with no vlogs, or vlogs with no video, just commentary, just afterthought. I don't know, something like that. We'll see. Everything, like I said, we'll take it one step at a time, figure things out together. Anyways, I have my handy dandy planner here. I bought this when I was in Japan. I visited there earlier this year. So let me turn it over to July. Okay, so one of the first things I did do in July was go to SLO. I went up to San Luis Obispo with my friend to visit our friends who are there for the summer, and it ended up being just like a really fun and nice weekend getaway. It was great. I have a video where I compiled some Instagram videos, photos, and commentary. I'll link that down below if you are interested. So yeah, good times. Besides SLO, I also went to San Bernardino to visit a friend, and she took me to the first McDonald's unofficial museum, and that was an experience. Obviously, I feel like, I don't know if this is true or not, or if I'm just like exaggerating, or at least American kids kind of grow up with McDonald's, especially like with my generation. Before they removed all the playhouses, we had the playhouses, and so for me, just walking through that and like seeing things, I was like, "Ooh, I recognize that. Oh, I remember that." So that was like a really cool feeling. Obviously, like, I'm at that age where like nostalgia gets me, right? And it was so it was cool in that sense, and the building actually kind of has like a very cool history as well. And I thought that was, if I say interesting again, will you kill me? But yeah, it was cool, interesting. Shut up, Vivian. Learn new adjectives. Okay. But also, you know how like old toys are kind of creepy, and like old, like used, worn down toys kind of are like props and sets for like horror movies and nightmares. So that's what I mean by it being like an experience. So you have like the nostalgia factor, and then like the history factor, and then you have like nightmare fuel. I don't want to talk too much about it because in my mind right now, I'm thinking, because last month I went to Lancaster to visit a friend. I'm thinking maybe I should do like a Travel California where I like combine my memories of Lancaster and my memories of San Bernardino and make a video. I don't know. It's still in my head right now. Don't have any hopes. I'm not the type of person you should have any hopes in. So we'll see. We'll see if that video happens. Anyways, July is a bit of a special month for me in particular because I quit my full-time job and I transitioned over to a part-time gig. And because of that, during that transition, I had a bit of like a summer vacation. So I was able to like just hang out a lot, meet up with a lot of friends, do a lot of things, watch a lot of TV. So that's why I feel like July was more like action-packed in a way. So this video might be long, so just a heads up. Okay, so yeah, so SLO, San Bernardino, and my annual pass for Disney, which I got as a gift, expired this, no, it's not July anymore, expired, period. And sorry. So my Disney annual pass expired in July. So before it expired, I went to Disney California twice because I was blacked out from Disneyland. And the first time around, I went with my friend Melissa and Jenny. Jenny is a bit of a Disney fanatic, and it was really cool going with someone like that just because it felt like you had your own personal tour guide telling you like Disney facts. And I think that was just a new way to experience Disney for me that I like personally really enjoyed and thought was fun. The second time around, I went with my friend Shuga and my sister Stacy. And the day we went, it wasn't Disney crowded. And that was really cool because we got to do all the things that we wanted to do, and we got a lot done. Like, we just banged it out. And that was awesome. So obviously fun the first time, fun the second time. Oh, but okay, so the first time that I went this month, we actually stayed for, I believe, okay, it's the Water and Lights show. I think it's called the World of Colors. Don't come at me if I got it wrong. I'm not good with names. But we like did not even stand in the splash zone, and water was just like coming at me, and I was just not a happy camper because by the end of the day, okay, you're tired, cold, probably sunburnt, and now adding on, I'm also wet. And I was just like, ooh, I am not enjoying this. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh, this water needs to stop. And I think it kind of like affected my overall enjoyment of like the performance because I actually don't like it. I didn't think the music like flowed really well. I didn't think like the pictures that they decided to choose were like great. So like the overall experience of that was just like, ooh, is this how I'm gonna end my night? That's not cool. But the day part of it was a lot of fun. So I still like enjoyed the both times I went to Disney California this month. So besides that, I also went to AX on 4th of July. I always say this is gonna be my last year, and then I end up going again. It was very last minute. My sister and I were just both like, oh, we're not doing anything 4th of July, let's just buy AX tickets. And then we invited my friend Jackie, aka Eggy. I feel like I talk a lot about her, or I mention her a lot in my videos. So hi Jackie, you're getting another mention here. But yeah, so we decided to like start the day late. After we got lunch, we headed there, and that was not the best decision because we had to stand in line to get the tickets, and then we had to stand in line to get inside. And once we got inside, like we just didn't have enough time to see everything, which was kind of like a pity, you know, since tickets are so expensive nowadays. So I recommend that if you do plan on going to AX for just one day, like go the full day, bang it all out, because it only gets more crowded. It only becomes more and more of a line con, and it's just, I mean, luckily this year there wasn't a heat wave. I remember last year there was a heat wave, but it's still sweaty and it still smells. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I go to AX every year just because like I like Artist Alley and I like Exhibition Hall because I buy a lot of stuff, which I should, like, honestly, if I don't buy the tickets and I don't buy the stuff there, think about all the money I like could save. But I still somehow like caved this year and still went, even though like I said last year, this is gonna be my last year. So I don't know what's gonna happen next year. We'll find out. Yeah, and the thing is that like I feel like a lot of my friends that like are in the cosplaying circuit or like attend like these conventions a lot back in the day, like opt out of going to AX. This year a lot of my friends didn't go to AX, so like I didn't even like bump into like that I bumped into one person. But yeah, I didn't bump into as many people as I did like the previous times. But whatever. What else did I do this month? I saw Spider-Man Far From Home in theaters, and it was good. It was good. I like Spider-Man. I like Tom Holland. He's a cutie. But I don't think it was great. And I haven't really like filtered through my thoughts and have like a true ranking or like an opinion about the movie. I mean, I know it's not bad, right? It's good, but is it great? Maybe not, but why? Like, I still haven't like really like figured it out, like how I feel about the movie, especially with the post-credit scene. I really don't know how I feel about that. So if you saw the movie Spider-Man Far From Home, let me know in the comments below how you feel. Maybe it can help like me work through my thoughts as to like how I felt about the movie. And this month, oh, I did my first ever escape room. We went to this place, I believe it's called the Maze Room in K-Town on Vermont. We picked Lunar Mission, which is one of their most difficult ones, and we completed it with 5 minutes left. I did not help. It was my first escape room, and I realized I am useless. I am dead weight, and I am only there for moral support. I went with my friend Tandy, and once again Eggy, aka Jackie. Hi Jackie, for the second time. And they like did all the work. They carried me, particularly Tandy. She's amazing. And so thank you. Thank you for my first escape room experience and it being such a successful one, because like I said, we like beat it, defeat it. It was, oh, and by the way, Lunar Mission, I highly recommend. Like, the sets and the props were very like well made and well done. It was actually like really fun, even as someone who was just like following my two friends around, going through with the motions. It's not a horror one because we didn't want to do horror, because me and Tandy don't do horror. And the thing is that I still was like, when like doors would open, I would still be like, and seriously, I'm just like the biggest scaredy cat ever. And I just remember like it was like towards the end, and I don't even know if we were done, but like it was kind of like, I think we should be done, but I'm not sure. And the room starts like vibrating, right? And I'm just like, oh you know. And then the door is opening, and I just remember like telling myself like, Vivian, don't freak out, okay? It's just the game master opening the door to let you out. Don't freak out on the game master. Like, how embarrassing would that be? And like, yeah, like, what did we learn from this story is that I'm a frightened child. I like scream at a drop of a dime, if I can use that expression in this scenario. But yeah, like I scare like super duper easily. It's not cool. But yes to the escape room, yes to Lunar Mission. Go check it out. It was really fun. What else did I do this month? Oh, I went to my first comedy show or stand-up comedy show since like post-college, and that was an interesting experience. I'm not like a big like humor comedy type of person, but during like in May, YouTube recommended that I watch this Conan clip of Daniel Sloss. And after that clip, I was like, I kind of like this guy. So I started watching his other clips, Conan clips. And then I found out he has a Netflix special, 2 actually. So I watched both of them. And then I rewatched them. And then I started following him on Instagram. And then I started YouTubing his name almost every day to watch more clips of him, even if it was just like repeats. And then I found out through his Instagram that he is on tour and he has a stop in LA. So I went. I bought tickets for me and a friend. Thank you, Shidoka, for letting me drag you with me. Fun fact, I don't like to do things alone. If I have to do something alone, I would just not do it. I don't know why, okay? I'm very dependent. I'm not independent. But he really enjoyed the show. I really enjoyed the show. So 2 out of 2, 100%. There's just something about the way I think Daniel Sloss story tells. Like, I like the way he tells a story. Like, it comes in like this complete full circle, and I just think he's so witty and funny, and like he's known for doing like dark or he's known for like picking dark topics. And I personally really like the topics and themes that like he talks about or like does comedy on. So go check out his 2 Netflix specials if you haven't. I totally recommend them. As someone who doesn't like love comedy, I found them very entertaining. And when X comes out, which is what we went to go see live, you should really go watch that. That topic was really interesting, and very that topic was very thought-provoking. That's the term I want to use, thought-provoking. It's good. Did I do anything else? I mean, I tried the Stinkin' Rose for the first time because of Dine LA. That was like, it was really good. I got the chicken dish. Would recommend. Good stuff. And I mean, oh, one of my friends came back to visit from DC. She comes back almost every year for 4th of July. And she's just the sweetest. She always hits me up when she's back, and I just have so much love for her. Hi, Jane. Love you. Also want to add this. On my blog, I do a monthly wrap-up, and it's split into 3 categories. So the first one is books, graphic novels, manga, and art books. The second category is anime and Asian dramas, and then the third category is Western TV and movies. So I want to like pick stuff from the things I've watched or the things that I've read and recommend them. Not included in this category, but I also want to recommend is probably music. So this month, YouTube recommended me, good job YouTube, to watch the music video and, you know, obviously listen to the song, Trust Myself, by Tia Ray, who's a Chinese singer, featuring American singer Gallant. The song is in English, and the first line is, "Underneath the covers I see ghosts." I mean, if that line does not draw you in, I mean, don't listen to the rest of this recommendation, suggestion, because there's no point. No, but seriously, like, that's a really great line, and it's such a great song. I can't sing, so don't listen to me like tell you these lyrics and be like, what, you know? I like can't sing, and I like have no rhythm, and I can't hear beats. Like, I'm one of those people who are like at concerts, they're like, everybody clap, and I like have to look at the person next to me or look at the person in front of me and like time my clapping to match theirs, because if like I was just freestyling it, like I would just be like, because I don't know why, like, it's not all the time, but most of the time, like, I really just cannot pick up on, like, beat and rhythm. It's so terrible, though, and it's so embarrassing when, like, I'm, like, clapping, and, like, I'm obviously, like, off by a little bit, and I'm like, oh, correct yourself, Vivian. How fast is that person next to you going? So, yeah, fun facts. I can't sing, and I, like, have no beat, no rhythm, yeah, and I can't snap. Look at all the things I can't do. Failure. But no, let's go back to the main point of this. So, Trust Myself, TRA Gallant. You might have heard the name Gallant if you've heard of the song Cave Me In by Eric Nam, Tableau, and Gallant. I guess it's considered a K-pop song, and that's how I first heard about him, actually. But Trust Myself is really good, and the chorus is, if I can't trust myself with love, how am I supposed to trust somebody else with love? It's cute, it's good. Don't listen to my singing, but I love it when it's like, with love, with love, with love. Yeah, this voice can't be fixed. Okay, so on to books. Like I said, it was summer vacation for me, so obviously I read a lot of things, I watched a lot of things, and one of the things that so I recently, like in these past like 2-3 years, got back into reading again, and one of the things I kind of want to do is like reread like old manga that I really liked before, or like pick up manga that like I started and never finished. And one of them, because it's on overdrive, is Maid-sama. So I borrowed it from the library, read it in its entirety. I started in high school and never finished it, and honestly, like for how many volumes it has, and for it being a shoujo story, so like, you know, a love story, I think it ended so well. Like, it was such a good ending. I was just amazed. Like, when I got to the end, I was like, everything you want pretty much happens. Everything that needs to happens. Good for you. That wasn't slapping, that was flipping pages. No one flips pages like that. I didn't stop. Okay. But yeah, it was like a really like well wrapped up manga series. Do I have to explain to you the synopsis? Probably. Well, I'll let you get interested in it. Okay, so pretty much it's about a high school student council president who's female and secretly works at a maid cafe, and the popular, smart, good-looking guy finds out her secret, and shenanigans happens from there. Oh, actually, that was a pretty good synopsis, Vivian. So yeah, check it out if you like shoujo, if you like high school setting love stories with a really good end. But the best book that I read this year is definitely an audiobook, and it's Daisy Jones and the Sixth. If you are in the reading community, you've already heard of this book. It's popular AF. It's hyped AF. But I actually really enjoyed it. I saw it pop up on everyone's like mid-year book freakout tag as like their best book or like the biggest surprise, and so I caved and I placed a hold on it on overdrive, and everyone was saying like the best way to like consume it is through audio, because the book is written in like interview transcripts and it's a full cast audio. And yeah, no, honestly, the audiobook is the way to go. So what is the story about? It's about a popular rock and roll band in the 70s, and at the height of their career, or at the height of their like rising stardom, they disband. And this reporter slash interviewer goes and like kind of like interviews and gets statements from all the band members and from like the people involved in the band, and it kind of pieced together the story. It's super duper interesting. Like Taylor Jenkins Reid, who's the author, by the way, just like has this amazing quality of like writing really like real characters, and they feel like these characters feel like they existed even though they're fictional. It's crazy. Okay, so next, Asian dramas and anime. I'm looking at my laptop over there, sorry. So I haven't been watching any Asian dramas this year, and that happens. Like, I have waves, right? Like, I'm either like more interested in reading, more interested in Asian dramas, or more interested in like anime. It just really depends, like, on the year, on the mood. This year, obviously, I'm not really in the Asian drama mood, but I did watch two really good animes that I would recommend. The first one being My Love Story, Ore Monogatari, and this one was so cute, so cute. It was like pink and blue cotton candy swirled together, just so sweet and tasty. Like, it's adorable. So the story is about this not good looking high school teen, and his first love story. It's obviously about the innocence of first love and how pure it is, and it also has like a really strong theme of friendship between this like not good looking high school teen and his like ikemen best friend. So like, it's just really well done. Even like the girl who's like super duper kawaii, like way cutesy, like I even liked her. I just think like every character fit. The message was really nice. Like, everyone deserves love and everyone will find love, you know. And it's just, it warms my heart. Go watch it. Go watch it if you love like high school setting, first love, pure, innocent romance with amazing themes of friendship. There. The next one that I watched. Okay, so this one, interesting story. I've been wanting to watch for a really long time. I started it, and then I had to stop, and then I started again, and had to stop. But I finally watched it in its entirety from the beginning this month, and that anime is Yuri on Ice. Oh man, this one is super duper hyped. And oh my god, it's so well loved. I'm so scared to say this, but I think it's a little overhyped. Don't kill me. Like, I'm scared now. With how like loyal its fan base is. No, like, I mean, I still like liked it. It's a lot of fluff. It's a lot of cute fluff. And if you love fluff, continue to love fluff. No one is telling you you can't love fluff. But that's pretty much what this anime is. It's fluff without really any substance, I would say. Like, I feel like it didn't really have like a plot. It existed merely to be cute. And it is really cute. Like, it like succeeds in being cute. But yeah, like, it didn't really do anything plot wise, but it's adorable. It's like swoon and like heart go flutter flutter kind of like anime. Wow, okay, honestly, I like watch way too many love stories this month. Now that I've realized it. But yeah, I would say if you like sports theme anime with the sport being figure skating, then yeah, Yuri on Ice is for you. You love fluff? Go watch Yuri on Ice. Okay, so I watched a lot of just like random stuff too, because I was like watching things in the background and like editing and typing away and like whatnot. Oh, okay, so this month, let me tell you. So when Chilling Adventures was announced that it was coming out, I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch all of the old Sabrina and the Teenage Witch in preparation for Chilling Adventures. I think I got up to like, I think I finished like season 2, and then I was like, oh man, I can't do this. This is too much. Let me like read the graphic novel and then just binge Chilling Adventures, which I did do. I read the graphic novel, I binged Chilling Adventures, and I'm really sad to report this because like teen dramas, angsty teen dramas is my shit. It's my guilty pleasure. I love it. And it kills me to say that I thought Chilling Adventures is shit. It's not the shit. It's shit. And it's so sad to me because, like, it pops up on my Instagram with memes that, like, season 2 there's like this love triangle that looks really interesting, but then I remember how bad season 1 was for me that I'm just like, you can't, Vivian, don't do it. Don't watch season 2. This, you know, this show isn't for you. I actually like prefer the graphic novel more, which is weird. I'm gonna let you know that the graphic novel and the TV show takes completely two different paths with the plot. They're like two separate things. They're pretty much two separate things, two separate stories, except that they share cast names. That's it. They have characters with the same names. Maybe some of them have, you know, similar like personalities, but other than that, it's like, it's two different things. And I like the graphic novel a bit better because I think it's darker, it's grittier, it's a little bit more disturbing, especially if you are like me and you've read up to the most recent volume and you're like, where are they taking this? This is kind of disgusting. But yeah, honestly, I don't recommend the show. I don't highly recommend the graphic novel. So I started this whole like rewatch Sabrina the Teenage Witch in preparation for Chilling Adventures, and obviously I only got to season 2 and then I was like, screw this, I am gonna binge Chilling Adventures, which I did, and hated it. So I was like, you know what, I already got 2 seasons into Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I might as well continue, which I did, and it took some time. It took a lot of time, but I finally finished it this month. The whole entire rewatch. Ooh. Is that really an accomplishment, Vivian? I have to say, like, I really enjoyed it when she was in high school. I think that was like the fun times. When she got to college, and especially when she like became like an adult out in the workforce, like, her personality was still the same. The magic was kind of still very like childish, that it didn't really make sense anymore. So it was good to show, because I felt like, yeah, viewership was probably down at that time because it wasn't as good as when like she was still like a high school student figuring out her magic, navigating the ways of being a half witch, half mortal. It ended when it should have ended. Maybe a little bit later than it should have, but the ending wrapped up really nicely too, somewhat. At least the OTP get together. So that's all that really matters. Like, I don't know what Chilling Adventures is going to do with that love triangle. I'm interested though. Somebody tell me, because I'm not gonna go watch it to find out. I can't. I have too many TV show commitments. Ooh, and this month I started watching Doctor Who again. And it's been great. Like, Doctor Who, just like, some episodes just really catch you in the feels hard, especially for me because I'm just like a sensitive emotional wreck. So yeah, Doctor Who. I'll like probably not talk about Doctor Who this video because this video is like super duper long, or it feels like really long. But yeah, I mean, that's it, I guess. Like, do you have anything else to say? Anything else want to pop into my head? No. I'm all talked out, and I'm kind of a little bit thirsty, and I kind of want to drink water. So with that being said, that ends my July 2009 recap. Yeah, recap. Outro time. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in my next video, whenever that is. I don't know, but I don't know if I'll continue doing monthly recaps. They're like a bit weird. I feel like I've just been like talking to myself for fuck ever. My parents already think they gave birth to like a really weird child, and I feel like this kind of like confirms it. They're like, yeah, why does Vivian talk to herself all the time? And Yeah, seriously, why does Vivian talk to herself all the time? You know what? Let's just end this. See ya. Bye.